Today, I'm going to go back in time to reconstruct some emails that were sent across my network. Why is this important? Because high-level executives are being targeted more and more as the bad guys are looking for that big payday. I'll link these examples below. Tens of millions of dollars have been lost to these whaling attacks, including Google and Facebook, for $100 million. Once again, we're working under the assumption that you have something capturing network traffic. I'm going to use a tool to pull out email and rebuild it. The VIAVI Gigastore device is meant to be capturing 24 hours a day, so I'm going to go through the timeline and try and find some interesting traffic. First, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And there's an interesting blip right there. If I expand the slider bar and refresh the display, I see some email traffic. So I'm just going to mine just that out for this example. I could choose other protocols if I want, but in this case, I'm just going to take the email. And there's the two conversations right there. Let's dig deeper. Next, I'm going to show how easy it is to rebuild email from wire data. The bad guys are definitely doing this out there. I'm going to show you how to do this with Wireshark next, but in the VIAVI Analyzer, I just right-click and do TCP dump and can see all the text right there. If I scroll down, I can see the unformatted raw text of the message. Not that interesting. Sorry, can't do lunch. And below, I see the HTML formatted version of it. Okay, so that's one email. What about the other one? I go back, same process, right-click, TCP dump. Now for later, I'm going to take right under where it says auth login and save that. That's the username and password for later. Scrolling down, I can read the raw text again. Bring your fake passport. That's more interesting. The HTML formatted version. And secret rendezvous.docx attachment. So how do we get that document into a readable format? Email uses base 64 encoding. So all I have to do is copy and paste username, password, and the attachment, use a Windows command to change it from base 64 to something readable, and I have everything. So I have two empty text files here. I'm going to go back to my packet capture and grab the username and password area from right here. Copy that and paste it into my first text document and save that there. And then I'm going to go back into the packet capture and grab that attachment. Now this is kind of big, so I start at the top. I'm going to do a shift click at the bottom and just grab all this gobbledygook here. Copy that, put that into my attachment document, and trim the end right here. Now I know there are some people out there that are going to ask, what do I do about Wireshark? You can do the same thing, and I'll just show you how to grab that stuff and copy paste it out right now. Some Wireshark experts may have a slicker way to do this, but I basically just scroll down looking for the SMTP or email conversations. And you can see them here. I'm going to find the second one and right click and follow the TCP stream. And then it looks basically the same. I just copy paste the raw data into my blank text files. You can see there's the username and password here and the attachment down below. The last step to make the password and document readable is to use the certutil command on the Windows command line. Here I'm in the same directory where I have the documents where I copy pasted the user pass text and the attachment.txt. So now I just type in certutil and I'm going to decode, and I need to type the source and destination files. I'll start with the user pass and I'll say decoded. Hit enter, and that one's done. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the attachment with one alteration. Since it's a docx file, I'm going to give it the extension docx at the end of this for my decoded attachment. Now I'm done with that. Going back to the directory, all I have to do is double click and open, and sure enough, there's the username and password and I have compromised that user's email information. Save that, and on top of that, I can open up the Word document. That is the attachment that was sent with the email. So in conclusion, bad guys love email. Be careful when you're sending information, and be especially suspicious when you receive an email that just doesn't sound right. Thank you very much.